remember where everyone's last thing was. I know you guys... I remember you guys...
We had to fight off some...
Yeah, we
out
over
in
here.
front of the...
We in a forest thing. We got them and.
Yo, we're playing. You guys like killed a zombie or something out in front of the tavern.
Yeah.
And then a couple days later, their crew went down in here. You guys helped them start. Then they went and delved more. And just, I guess you guys have just been hanging out at the house while they've been doing stuff. Basically, that's the default. If people aren't here, they're hanging out at the house or doing something off in the background.
We went down inside the hole in the floor. In the bar.
We went into there and they challenged us to go down. So we went and asked advice from somebody else, and they said that it's a real thing they're talking about. So we started over there and had to play a pseudo chess game, and then cross the bridge, and then the bridge got destroyed, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are hanging out at the house. It's like, it's still sprinkling from, it's been pouring the last couple days. And you guys were awarded a house. Well, the main group was awarded a house and offered you guys if you wanted to stay with them. So you guys have just been piling in there because they're allies now. They've been going and delving every now and then into this little dungeon that they've uncovered beneath the, not this tavern that you've been going to. This tavern's the Wolf's Den. That's the main tavern that they've been working out of. But they found another tavern down the road, which is actually right across the street from where this is. And it's called the Dragon's Flagon. And they were invited to breakfast. They got a letter in the mail the morning. Everything's happened within the same day. The morning you guys had this slipped under your door, so it said, "The Dragon's Flagon welcomes Bittershire's new heroes. Breakfast is on us. See you at sunrise." Well, actually, they got it the night before. So they went to the tavern, got breakfast, sort of. It was awkward, but they ended up discovering that there's like a trap door that goes down. You descend on a rope down into the ancient dungeon. So they were like, oh, there might be treasure and stuff to be found down there, so they took it upon themselves to go explore. So they've been gone all morning, pretty much. They left from breakfast, and now it's pretty much evening, and the rain has died down a bit. You hear... You guys are just chilling in the house, and it's nice and quiet, and you hear like a kind of a little bit of a commotion outside, a little bit of yelling, and someone yelling, "Catch that man!" And by the time you're able to go out of the house, there's people running on the street out towards the gates of the town. The exit to the town's out that way. And you're looking out like the front door, and you see like 3 or 4 guys wearing like dark leather armors, and just, they kind of look dirty and stuff, chasing somebody out of the, you don't see who they're chasing, but they chase them out. And about 2 minutes later, you see your group trotting up the road from the tavern. So they all, the 4 of them, so you have Hayden, well actually you don't have Hayden, you have Atro, which is Mason's character, Alicia, which is Megan's character, Eliza, which is Nan's character, and Brooklyn, which is Carmelis. I feel like I'm missing one.
Does Matt have one?
Yeah, Matt does. Okay, Matt's character as well. Actually, no, he hasn't been. He's in here. So they come running up. Did you see where those people went?
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
we
we saw
did.
them. Yeah, we saw them run toward the gate.
It was Hayden. He, and they explained that something happened to Hayden when they were down there, and he looked into a mirror, and he went from being the most kind, good-natured person you ever met to being an absolute jerk. Like, the opposite. If you went from the opposite of what he was, and he turned on them, and basically worked against them, got the bridge destroyed, it caught on fire, they were stuck, and they explained that they did what they could to get out, because half of them were stuck here, and he sabotaged them, turned invisible because he has the ring of invisibility, and escaped. So the rest of them went across to help these guys get out, and they explained that, so when we went past the, because you guys saw the beginning of it, they say when you went past the pit, if you keep going straight, there's a river that runs east and west, so just figure planned north is this way. So there's a river out in the middle that runs east and west, and then they ran into a room that had some magic armor, which was cursed and forced it compelled a Tro to dive down into the pit and kill himself. But they were able to save him and stop him from doing that. They took the armor off of him and tossed it. So he's saved. So there was cursed armor. Then they said if you go to the left, there's a room that has a magical arrangement of magical food that will heal you, but there's only one meal left that will heal you back to full health. And then there's several drinks available there that do some sort of weird magic. And if you notice, the three of them, when they're talking to you, you can see little snowflakes coming out of their breath. Like they're like, yeah, our effect was we have like freezing cold breath now. My teeth are burning. So then the other one said the next door was the magic mirror, which they destroyed the magic mirror after it turned him to evil. But that's where the room is. And if you keep going, then they killed a gelatinous cube, which is, they said you'll notice a giant room that is squeaky clean, and that's because this gelatinous cube, which is like a 8-foot tall cube that basically sucks up all the dirt and grime and dissolves things, including like people, and like it'll run into you and dissolve you. But they defeated that and then found their ways back out of the tavern because they found a door that led into a sewer, which is below the tavern. They uncovered that there's some sort of like Thieves Guild type den down there. Actually, this stuff is supposed to be all over the place because of course they decided to trash it. They said just below the tavern, if you go down through the cellar of the tavern, you go through the wardrobe and there's a secret door. It will take you to the sewer, and then from there you can get into the dungeon. But that's basically all they've discovered, and they give you kind of the idea of the layout. So there's two ways in. You can either descend from over here, or you can go in the secret door through the cellar. But they said when Hayden escaped, he must have climbed up the rope, and when we got up to the top, the rope was cut. The old man that was sweeping up was gone, and everyone was gone out of the tavern. There's no one was left. It's like everyone left immediately. And you guys can assume safely that it was Hayden that was running away and those people were chasing him.
That's Matt's guy, right?
No, it's
Russell.
Russell's. You don't really need to concern yourselves with that unless you want to chase. You can do whatever you want. If you wanted to pursue him, you could. Otherwise, you could go back in here. That's kind of
So
what
we
I'm
now
into.
have, based on what they did, we now know that we can go down and we can stay on this side and avoid the destroyed bridge.
It links up, so it does. If you could get back across this, what they did was they threw a rope across and then climbed across the rope. The problem is once they got over, it broke again. So you'd have to get more rope. And the other thing is the rope ladder that drops all the way down was cut. So you'd have to get more rope to go down.
For that.
So yeah, going through the cellar is the best way to get back in.
Where am I at?
You guys are just basically
You-
all talking right here. And after you're done talking and they're giving you an update on what they saw, they said, Hayden must have freaking run away. And they look down and they're like, where's Blippet? The little goblin you guys have had. And you notice that the rope that he was tied up to the cart out in front is cut cleanly, freshly. And you can see very fresh footprints that looks like they came in like this and then kept going that way. So you can assume that Hayden fled with Blippet, with the goblin, and fled the town. And you see that there's people that were in the tavern chased them out of town. So you guys pick up from, so they're like, we're exhausted from our adventures, we're gonna go inside and relax. Good luck in the dungeon.
Just leave Hayden to run.
Yeah, so do you want to go in the dungeon or do you want to pursue? What do you want to do? You can do whatever you want. You can go shopping, you can go talk to people, you can do
I
whatever.
don't know that the other people are chasing Hayden. I don't know that we need to do that.
But if they already went through the dungeon, what are we doing?
But they didn't do the whole thing, right?
No,
I
they
mean,
only
that's-
did, they
but-
only
and
did
they
a
did-
portion of it.
And
But
they
they've
didn't find the treasure that's supposed to be there.
they found a good amount of treasure, but not like tons. They found valuable stuff, like so they're coming back with like big hunks of like gold stuff that they took here. They found stuff. They have like a cool swords that like look very magical of sorts. They haven't identified like they said that we found some things seem to be cursed, but there's a lot of stuff to be found in there. But there's also danger. But they're lured in by the idea that there could be a giant treasure hoard in here somewhere, because that's what the impression is. And you're adventurers, and you love treasure.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Guess we're going in the dungeon.
Alright.
In the dungeon we go.
Okay, so when you go back into the tavern, again, it's completely,
Ransacked.
yeah, it's basically empty. There's nobody in there. You can see when you come up to the hole that was in the floor where the rope went down, you can see what looks like nail prints, like where someone was trying to hold on, but wasn't able to hold on. And you can see,
somebody's still down in the dungeon.
and you can see
No.
laying next to it a tooth, like a
They tried.
bloody tooth, like a tooth was kicked out or something, right at the entrance. You can see
They tried to
claw
get out
marks,
of it.
like from someone trying to hold themselves in, and then a tooth laying there.
So they got kicked back down in the hole.
So that would be on that side, and you know how to get down into the cellar. So if you want to go through the cellar, we can just start
I think the cellar makes more sense.
there. Okay.
Because I don't even know if any of us have enough rope for the two things we'd need to go the other way. I don't have any, I looked.
Okay. So
Yeah.
keep in mind.
You do? Well, we might need it to go back up that way.
Keep in mind, you are a elf fighter, so you can see 60 feet in the dark.
Exactly.
Zach.
Yeah,
can.
dark vision.
So Zethus can see 60 feet in the dark. Rose is a halfling, so you cannot see in the dark. So you're gonna need a light source.
Pedro.
Zenobia is an elf. She can see 60 feet in the dark. And Pedro is a human who cannot see in the dark. So someone's gonna need to light a torch for the halfling. And so I think you have a torch, or one of you guys.
Yeah,
you
I
guys
have,
have
I have
But-
four.
Oh,
I have 4 torches.
So it's up to you which one of. Anyone can hold the torch, just enough for them to be able to see. So even if you want to hold the torch, someone needs to burn up one of their torches.
okay. She has 5, so you have 4, so do one of hers.
And who wants to carry it?
We only need one.
I'm middle. I mean,
I'll carry
Maybe.
it.
Yeah, I was just saying. Or should we? It doesn't matter as long as he's close. As long as they're close to you, they can see.
put that in the
Right.
So 60, keep in mind, these are 5-foot squares, so 30 feet is about like that, 60 feet is like that.
Okay.
You are in the sewers.
Oh, that's not something you hear every day.
Okay,
You sync that
so
up.
you can use these to tell me where you guys want to go. I mean, Zach, you're close enough. You can move them. So,
Yeah.
Jill, whatever you got. Just
So is the only exit
roll
this
dice?
down here?
not until I tell you. You just all you're doing is telling me what you want to do.
hole. Sewer hole.
Okay,
Well,
well, we
what's
got
your-
it, we have
what's
to
your
come this
objective?
way.
Where are we
Keep in mind
going?
your line of
We're
sight,
trying
so
to
your
get
characters
further
can
in
only
to see
see
if there's
about
water.
to here because of the light. So who's holding the light?
Either
Julie.
Zach or
No,
Dad.
I'm.
Jill's
Oh, I'll be in
the
the front. I'll hold the light.
Yeah.
Zach will be in the back.
Okay, so Pedro's holding the torch and leading the
Jill
way.
needs to be right behind him.
It's
She can't see
lighting
in the dark.
about the whole size of that room. It can basically light up any room you're in.
Okay. So how do we move forward?
You just go.
Alright, let's
You
go.
will be in the back.
Okay, when you come to here, you can see that it turns. All right. So you can see that it turns to the left, and there's like, from the rain, you can see the rain dripping down through manholes. There's a manhole here, and you can hear a manhole over here as well. There's sewage running through these things, and it's all flowing that way. When it gets to there, it seems to be dropping down through to another level through there. You can see a door here. What do you want to do? Keep moving?
I don't know that I want to follow sewer, although if you're gonna hide treasure in the sewer,
Go this way.
I think maybe go toward the door.
No, go in this way, because you can get into this one still out of this. We can
What is
go
your
here
marching order? So
and
who's
get in
so
here.
Pedro's first.
I'm
You still get
slash.
into there.
Okay, covering up the rear.
But we won't get back into here.
So when you get around the corner, now it lights up over here.
Go
You
here,
see
here,
like an area that's ransacked. Barrels, tables, chairs, buckets. You can see like a keg of ale that was just thrown over. It looks like what they were telling you. They ransacked the
I was gonna
place.
say, but we also know that Hayden and
They already took
the other
most
one
of the-
tell us they ransack everything they go through.
pretty much. And they said they found some good gold and actually Alicia got a really nice pair of magical boots that allow her to run faster and jump further. So they stole from them. Now you have that door there, but you're separated by about 10 foot of crap, piss, and rainwater.
No, we're gonna walk this way. Is there stuff,
around here?
is there stuff over here?
Yeah, we
you
gotta
can
go that
go
way.
around. So
Yeah.
just move yourselves around.
Put me in front of that barrel on the other side.
Okay.
We're just
Keep
walking.
going.
We're just walking.
Yeah. Up to here.
Okay, so now you're still at the point where you're gonna have to basically get across 10 feet worth of poop and crap. So are you just gonna walk across it or try
So we
to jump
can't-
or get
I can't.
We can't come this way, right? We can
Coming
only
in
go
this
to the door.
this? You can
Can we-
actually see they had left that there. I forgot.
Can we come in this room over here? Is there a room here?
That's just like the sewage is dropping into another level, like it's flowing through
So we're
there.
not, there's
You
nothing
can
in here.
you can see a door right
I
here.
know, but there's nothing in here.
More sewage.
Okay, oh, but then we need to
So,
do this
but
way.
can't we get one of those big boxes and lay it and walk over the box?
You can't exactly do that for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a solution. So you can easily get across now.
Alright.
Dang, that's annoying. This stupid thing. Oh, I got myself in good.
Oh, Jill's floating poop.
I can't see.
Jill is
the color
Okay, so now you get to this door. When you get to this door, Alicia had told you about this door. It seemed to have had some sort of magical wizard lock, which you know is a wizard spell that magically locks a door.
Oh
That
yeah, I have a
doesn't-
spell to open it.
No, it's fine. So they had already opened it from the inside, so it broke the spell. So
Oh.
now it can either be bashed in by force, or it can be unlocked normally by a thief.
I'll unlock.
Before, you can't try to pick a wizard lock door, it's magically sealed. Or you could have used
Use a spell.
your spell, your knock
I
spell.
will pick the door 4.
Alright, Joanna's gonna thieve her way in.
What I have to do.
Okay, so roll your in the middle there. You'll see open locks right in the middle at the bottom. Open locks.
Yeah, 40%.
40%. Okay, so you're gonna roll your percentage. So there's like a green one and a white one together. 10-sided. Green one and there's a white one that looks just like it.
10-sided?
There you go. Roll those together. So the green is the 10s and the white is the
16.
16. Perfect. What is your number?
40.
Okay, so that succeeds. You're lower than the number. She works her, you get the door open. Well done.
Is that the gelatinous thing?
Is that a cube?
Oh no. But they destroyed it, so.
Yes, so, you got the light here, assuming he's just coming through. You move yourself. So when you get into this room, just like they explained, this is the area where the gelatinous cube was. It's pristine in here, aside from blood and a little bit of blood from their fight.
The blood
And then when you get to there, you can see this pile of goo just all over the ground. Their footsteps are in it. It looks disgusting. There's a little bit of like just decomposed bones and bodies that were in it, but at this point, it's not threatening.
All right.
So that way they haven't uncovered yet. This way they have.
So we'll go this way.
We need to go this way because if our goal is to find more treasure, we need to go where they haven't.
Yeah, that's definitely.
All right. So go do what you want to do. So basically, you're light. Yep. So bring it out so you can light the area. Because right now you can't see around that corner. All right. Now you can see when you get to here. You hear where you're at now, rushing water from this direction. You hear rushing water basically this whole direction. So you can see that there is a bridge going across that way, or this corridor turns and goes that way. So you just tell me what you want to do.
Over the river.
Yeah, so probably going back here because when we go this way, we can just.
Yeah, when we go out, we can go down that way.
You're gonna go across the river?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. When you get out to here, now you can see.
I want the boat.
There's a boat.
Pretty much down there. Generally, you can get the idea that it keeps going, but the water's
We're going
rushing this
against
way.
it. We're going against.
The water's rushing this way
To the boat.
towards me. This is just, it's a cave. So keep in mind this is about 15-foot tall sloped, like cave with rushing water through there. You can see a little boat tucked over there. And when you get up to here, you can see there's a waterfall about right here. So you can't see really past it, you can't see where it goes, but you can tell that this area is a big cavernous area that the water falls into. There's a ledge that runs about right here. This bit is like a ledge and it drops off into a waterfall into a big open area. But you can't really, it's too big for your light to light up. Alright, you guys can move yourself.
The fountain.
Ooh, that's a pretty. Yeah, it looks like a.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's a door or if it's
A secret door, maybe.
Well, you guys can't see that yet, so you're still not even in that room
Yeah.
yet. You can generally just see that there's an open
But
room
also
there,
see the room.
Can we
and
go
there's
in the room?
a fountain in the middle of it.
We can go in now, right?
Yeah, you can go. You guys are freely moving yourselves. Just don't go too far at once. Okay, so when you get to there, you can see this. This fountain has like really pristine water. It's like it looks so tasty. And as you start walking by, the wall, the stone wall, forms into a big face that's about 5 feet tall. It says, "Who has come into my dungeon?"
Us. The group.
"What do you seek?"
The treasure.
Treasure.
"Ah. Much treasure is to be found in this dungeon."
Good. Where they at?
"Ah. Answer my riddle and I'll give you the hint.
Very well.
I turn once. What is out will not get in. I turn again. What is in will not get out. What am I?"
A walk.
Close.
Say it again.
I turn once. What is out will not get in. I turn again. What is in will not get out.
A deadbolt.
Trap
Those
door.
doors. Those revolving doors.
You guys think amongst yourselves and come up with an answer.
I said a lock. I was close.
What?
A lock.
Safe tumbler?
A portal.
I mean, I visualize those doors, but there's clearly they're not going to have those down there. I don't know if they'd have a safe.
Keep thinking up an answer.
I turn once. I will not.
So
You will
now,
not get out. I turn again. You will not get in.
Opposite.
turn once.
You will not
Can't
get
get in.
in.
I turn again. What is in will not get out.
A key?
Hey!
Oh, good girl.
You see, as you say, a big smile comes up on the face, and the fountain starts to glow, a magical energy. It swirls up, and the water almost becomes anti-gravity, and it's just amazing looking. Drink from my fountain, and learn the locations of the 4 keys that will unlock the hoard of the ancient wizard whose dungeon this was. There are 4 keys needed to
Everybody's got a drink.
This, why?
There's 4 of us.
Four.
But does that mean everybody has to drink them? Or one person can drink it and the rest of us can
See what happens.
see what happens?
Well, I found it.
Don't be shy.
Who has the best like antibodies against
I have
magic?
14 hit points. You have 8.
So that, like, if you're worried about being poisoned, is
Yes.
that what you're? So you look at.
Or
your,
you think about what
so you
happened to
wanna
them
look at
spitting
your-
snowflakes
I got
over
11.
there.
You look at your
Saving throw.
death ray poison saving throw. Whoever has the lowest number is the most resistant, which
Yeah.
is probably going to be Rose, the halfling.
Honestly, I don't
Where's
have that
that?
at all.
Yeah, you
You?
death ray or poison.
I have
Oh,
7.
I thought you said. Oh, got it.
Yeah, it's going to be Rose. Rose is definitely the most resistant because she's a halfling.
Fine, I'll solve
Alright.
the riddle and drink the water.
Okay, so you drink the water, and you telepathically the thing is now speaking to you. You can feel the water taste amazing. It's great. It's definitely not poisoned. But then it's telepathically kind of in your mind showing you rough outlines of where you can find the 4 keys. One key, it tells you the keys are gemstones, large gemstones, one of earth, one of fire, one of water, and one of air. All 4 must be acquired to open the door. And they say one is in this general area, the other is up in that general area, and 2 more are far within the cavern.
So we gotta go with the sewer.
Is there a blue?
No, that, like,
Yeah, over
off
this
Is
the-
that blue thing not one of them?
Hmm?
That blue thing in the. That's not one of them. Is that the water gemstone? In the
No.
wall.
Oh, on the wall right there?
No. Those are just general, like, ores and stuff.
Those are
That's
just generic
yeah,
gemstones.
generic.
So
You'll
then-
know these are finished gemstones, not just ore in the wall.
Okay.
These are beautiful jewels.
So you know when to be that way, Joe?
Yeah, so
Then we
we're
have
just
to go
gonna
that
go
way.
that way because we're closest to it, and then we'll work our way back. And we can hit this one on the way out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we didn't have any danger getting this far.
Nope, and I drank the water.
Good for you.
I'm assuming.
So you get
it's gonna be
to-
the water gems.
There. And you can see that there's a pedestal flanked by 2 doors. One door is a huge double door, 10 feet wide, of really ornate, beautiful gold inlaid doors of a giant red dragon and old scriptures of dragon language and magical wording. And right in the middle you can see a pedestal with 4 holes of different colors. And behind you is a simple wooden door, and at the top of it, it says jump.
We're gonna go to the pedestal and start jumping.
To the pedestal. Alright. So we have to figure out which door to open.
Go to the pedestal. Maybe it's in the pedestal. Because they want you to think it's in the door.
Okay, so you can see that that's where the 4 keyholes go, or 4 gems go in the pedestal.
Oh, okay.
They're the 4 holes to
And
open.
we have to find them to open that door?
Yeah, so we're not going in there.
Alright, so can we go the other way and jump? Or keep going around the corner?
Well, yeah, you can open that door.
We can
if you
try to
want.
jump since we're here, and if not, we're gonna have to keep going through. There. Start jumping.
Like as in jump over the door? Or?
It's just it says jump, and only you can read it. It's like a language that's, well, actually, no, it isn't common. All of you can read it. But it's really elegantly written, jump, above the door. But the door's closed, so you don't even know what's beyond it.
Do we want to know what's behind it, or do we want to keep going down the hall to try to find the first gem?
The gem could be in there, but we can keep going, and then.
So that kind of tells me we're going to end up, we have to find all the gems and get back to here
Yeah.
at some point. Okay.
Keep moving,
We can keep going.
or open up the jump door. Which one are you doing?
But we can keep going because if it's not
Because
there.
we have to come back this way anyway, so if it's not what we need, we'll come back and jump.
It's behind there.
Okay, so you keep coming. Well, I'll let you move yourselves, but
Can we just assume that Dad has the thing and we have to keep the torch?
okay. In this room is interesting. So you can see 4 pedestals on this one. There's nothing on these pedestals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is like just kind of an altar area. Not necessarily altar, but just a raised dais. And there's like a magical energy force field covering, it seems to be like a pit, and you can just see through this swirling blue energy that there's something down in there moving around, roughly like this big. You can see down about 10 feet the light that's illuminating around through the magical energy. You can see something moving down around in the pit. And there's 4 pedestals. What do? You can tell me you want to inspect things closer. You can tell me you want to do
what is
whatever,
that?
like whatever you want to do. I'm giving you general descriptions.
You want to see what's in the
Huddle
blue
up.
thing? Sorry.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Well, can we figure out if there's anything in any of those little circles?
Yeah, so you want to inspect the circles? So you have the torch. Which one are you going to inspect?
Move yourself to one, Ted. Go to the other side.
You're not. Are you walking on that magical energy?
No.
Okay. So you come over and look at this one. It looks the same as the one that you just walked by, but when you look at it closer, you can tell that it seems to be some sort of pressure platform.
It's crooked too.
Well, it's like a pressure platform. You can tell.
So
So it's
basically,
gonna drop.
We all
Sit
need to
down, it's
stand-
gonna fall in.
no, we all need to stand on one, and it's gonna open either that curtain or that thing on the floor, and there's gonna be a
Drop.
gem in
Okay. And if we all fall down somewhere, we'll all go together?
it. Yep.
Alright.
You guys tell me what you're doing.
We're each gonna stand on one.
Well, oak. So okay, as soon as she steps on that, as you guys are lining up, apparently she just steps on it.
We all
Okay.
just get out.
Are you doing it at the same time or one at a time?
We're all gonna do the same
Okay,
time.
so you're gonna
We're all
stand
gonna
next to it and then immediately
jump
go
on
at
it
the same time. So, as you hit it, boom, you three are teleported straight into this hole down here.
The gem in there.
And before you can even see, it's like you guys are like vaporized into there, but what was in it seems to like pass you by at the exact same time.
It's a gem.
And there's a gem and this monster standing on here. Now we roll for initiatives.
So I told you the
'Cause
gem
now
was
we're
in
So
in
Jill
combat.
has to roll?
Everyone, because you guys are down in, you're still in
I'm
the
not.
same
Oh,
room.
okay.
Roll.
I'm not in there.
No. Okay.
So you're gonna roll a d6, which is the yellow one, and add your initiative modifier at the top right. Initiative adjustment.
Mine's a 6 plus 2.
So just roll. Plus
6
zero.
plus 2.
I'm
So,
0 too.
so Jill's at
What is your
a.
initiative
I rolled a
adjustment?
1.
What are you? So you're 8.
Yeah.
Jill's 8. Zephys is. What's your adjustment?
Nothing.
0.
You got
So
a
you're at a
1.
1.
I'm gonna be next. I got a 3 with the 0.
Okay, 3.
And Dad's next.
What
He has
do
a
you
4
got?
plus 1.
4 plus 1, so
It's
5.
Yeah.
Now the monster. 5. Okay. You guys are simultaneous, so you can do it at the same time. Okay, Jill. Rose is first. What does she do? So you're still up top. You didn't get transported.
They're just chilling, so I'm gonna shoot at that thing that's there.
Okay. So roll your d20 and add your attack bonus with your. What are you shooting it with?
My short bow gonna reach that?
Yep.
Okay, my short bow.
What is your range on your short bow?
50, 100, 150.
Okay, so you're in short distance, so you can add an additional 1.
So, but it says 1d for the damage.
Yeah. So what is your add for your
Can I
attack?
leave this? It was a 17.
Roll it in the thing.
I got a 17. Yeah, I got 7.
All right, I'll let you have
Because
it.
this stupid thing is in
All right, I'll let you have it that time. Okay, so even without your modifiers, you hit. So boom, what is your damage?
6.
Okay. This thing squeals like, and you notice when you guys are down there, the ground, the walls and ground is like covered in like red powder.
Oh, okay.
Red powder and like it smells like iron, or it smells like metals, and there's red powder all over the place, like burgundy, brown, tan,
Sulfur.
and you guys, this thing when it comes up has that powder and it kind of shakes off, and it looks over to you. What are you wearing? What is your clothes? You have leather. You,
See that?
let me see your character sheet. Huh.
It's doing that, I think, me.
I shot an eyeball.
Your dagger is sheathed, so you just have your short bow out.
I
Okay.
got my longbow.
All right. So it comes out, and it is its turn now. So it's gonna go
But they're all
running over to you, and you can see it. It comes over,
And one of them's gonna jump up
and it's got
Yeah.
your wooden short bow you're holding, and it's got like these weird feather feelers, like on the like tentacle feelers, and it doesn't like have big teeth or anything like that. And it runs up, and it's like trying to rub you with these feelers,
Ew.
and it once it comes near your dagger, which is in your scabbard, it like tries to like lock onto your scabbard, and it attacks, but it doesn't do anything,
Can they?
and it doesn't seem to like get a strong lock on your dagger, and spins around this way and sees them down in there.
But
And
can they do anything?
what
down in
kind of
there?
armor are you wearing?
This?
You have hide armor, longbow, long sword. You have a sword. You have.
But can they do stuff down in there?
Yeah, they're gonna go next.
I can't wear armor.
You have a
or
great
use
sword. You have that big orc's great sword on your back.
So can one of
I
you
have
jump out of
daggers.
there and go get that gem?
Yeah, and you have daggers.
But
I'm
I
just
can't
trying to
wear,
get a sense of
I
what
can't
it
wear
Does that have
armor
that
or
thing
use
that
shields.
I wanna
It says I can't wear armor or use
Yeah,
shields.
no, you're just
You're
wearing a
gonna jump
wizard
out
robe.
of there while it's
This
not
thing
guarding
doesn't
the
seem
gem.
to be acting too aggressive. And so now it's Pedro's turn. What are you doing, Pedro?
Pedro.
You're 10 feet down in this hole.
10
Need
feet.
Do you have any way
10
to
feet
restrain
down?
it? Oh, we don't necessarily
Is
have
it
to.
attacking me or just like
No,
looking
it's
at
It's
me?
looking down and kind of it seems to be like smelling with these feelers.
No, I don't want to kill it. He might be a good guy. I was just
No, it's
wondering what we
guarding
are.
the gem that we have to get.
Yeah.
The gem is laying right here.
I know, I said, can one of them get out of there and
It
get it?
teleported
Protecting
up
it.
with it.
So he's protecting the gem.
So you're close to that gem if you want. You're not
How
gonna.
about if I
But you guys are
longbow?
10 feet down.
Stick it
No.
You're
in.
10 feet down. You can't even see it. You're down in a hole. So
Alright.
are you? What are you gonna do?
I don't know either.
Try to climb out, or
Yeah, but
just sit there and twiddle your thumbs, or what? Like, just think about what you would do. You're in a hole.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try to climb out.
Okay,
but-
so tell me.
All right, I thought I had.
You
a
don't have to look at your character sheet.
I was looking for something rope or something to get out.
Well, you
Alright.
can't. Do you have rope?
I don't have rope, but leather armor. Let's see, backpack, snacks. No,
You don't have hemp rope.
I don't have
I
rope.
don't have any rope either.
I have silk rope.
Okay.
So
Do you have rope, Cephas?
I have a winter blanket. That's all I have.
Do you have rope?
no.
Okay, so none of you have rope. Do you have rope, Joe?
She can throw one down to us.
Silk rope. Okay, so yeah, she has the rope that she needs to drop down. So you can either start trying to climb
I'm
the
gonna climb
stone.
out. I didn't do no good down in there. So.
All right. Well, it's gonna be pretty hard to climb this. So you're gonna have to roll for it. So you're gonna roll the d6, and you need what is
Is
your?
that the yellow one?
Yeah, it's a regular
So you
dice.
have +1 on your dexterity. So you need a 1 or a 2.
You got it too.
Okay, so you're able to climb up out of it. That is your turn. So you climb up and out over here. Now it's Zenobia's turn.
Well, I have to try to get out too because I have nothing.
Okay.
If we've
Somebody's
made a
gotta-
decision, we're not going to try to dagger it.
Somebody's gotta get
It's
that.
still above you. You're down in a
Yeah.
hole. It's up on Jill's level.
Okay,
And
so
now
I'm-
Pedro's up there as well.
All right, so I have to roll this to try to get out.
If you want to try to climb. Otherwise, you can wait for her rope.
Well, if we can get out, we can save the rope, right?
Yeah, go for it. Well, you're not going to destroy the rope. She's just going to drop
I
it
got a
down.
6.
Okay, that fails. So you try to climb up and you fall back down. You're gonna try?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so you need your dex is 0, so you need a 1 on the d6.
Oh, maybe we need to just tell Joel to throw us a rope. I don't think you and I have much
What?
hope. Oh, you
Hey!
got it. Good for
He
you.
climbs out and he's right next to it. So only Zenobia is left down in there. Alright, round 2. Roll. Initiatives.
Is that the 6th? Where's
And the enemy
That's
is
the
on
yellow
6.
one?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
And then add your initiative.
the 6th again?
Dad's a 6. What's your
5.
initiative?
With your initiative.
So you're a 7.
I'm an
Pedro
8.
is fast.
I'm 8.
Rose is fast.
5.
3.
So you guys are slow. So you guys tell me what you want to. So you guys are both up top.
So one of us is going to, Dad, I'm gonna shoot him, and you're gonna go and get the gem.
Because you're close to the gem.
I had my sword. I could.
No, but we have to
do
get
whatever
the
you wanna
gem.
do.
See,
I'm-
you're closest to the gem.
Okay, so if
This
you shoot,
thing's like when he pops up, it turns and like its tentacles like
So I'm
are
gonna
like
shoot
reaching
it.
over that direction.
so I
It
need
smells
to,
something.
I need to carry my orc sword.
You can do whatever you want.
And
So
then-
are you switching over
But-
to your sword?
Yeah. and
Okay,
then-
so he's
I'm
switching
8,
to his great
7
sword.
first.
And then now what do you want to do? You want to run and attack it, or wait for it to come to you? What are you gonna do?
I'll just wait until my time. Until
Well,
I.
he-
It's
needs
your
to-
turn. You can run and hit it if you want.
All right, let me attack it.
If you want to attack, you can.
All right,
Somebody's gotta get the gem.
You're
we gotta
closest to the
get.
gem.
We gotta kill the thing first.
Okay, so your movement is 30. You see that combat movement at the right? 30.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Fast.
25. So you're able to get over to it.
Where is he now?
You're gonna drop your torch because you can't swing a sword holding your torch.
He's right
now you're
there?
right there, and you're swinging at it with your great sword.
My orc.
So roll your D20. And you can see your greats. Oh, I forgot to write it, but it's
This thing?
Yeah. So it's actually going to be a plus. So I forgot to write this. This is plus. So your base attack bonus is 2 plus your strength, which is nothing. So it's plus 2, and then you got a 1d10.
This thing has 20 sides to it.
Yeah. So roll that, and you're gonna add 2. 15. Okay.
Do I need to write that down?
It seems to dodge it. It doesn't hit it. Next is
And I guess I have to.
So what, the lower number would have been better?
no. You want to beat its armor class. Its armor class is 18, so you need to hit it with an 18.
So I guess I'm just going to.
What I have, 15.
Where's that? Still next to me? I'm gonna hit it with my dagger.
Okay.
Because
So
nobody's going
just
to get
a regular
gem.
dagger, or
I have a dagger, a silver dagger, and a throne
so
dagger.
which one are you using?
I don't know what's the difference.
Each regular dagger. Okay, so roll to attack, and you're behind it, so you get a +2 on this.
I'm doing this one.
Because you're attacking from behind, you get a 2 + 2 bonus.
18.
All right, so you hit it.
All right. Good job,
Now,
Jill.
roll your damage.
Jill's saving our butt.
Where's the 4? Is the 1? What the heck is the
Is it? Oh, is it the little black one?
Yeah, that's a 4.
Yeah.
How do you read it?
4. Now, you swipe and you hit it with that dagger. Now, as soon as it hits, it does seem to do some damage, but the dagger, as soon as it touches that thing, the metal becomes fragile and rusted almost immediately. Your dagger is
So that's what
ruined.
the rust-
It basically
that's rust.
falls apart and falls into a dusty, rusty powder.
That's
And it
So we can't use metal against
and now
it.
it's its turn. So your dagger is gone. So delete your dagger.
Can I delete the whole thing?
Yeah, just erase it. It's destroyed. Your dagger is destroyed.
You know what number?
Okay, so as soon as she hit it with her dagger, the dagger rusted and was destroyed.
All right.
It's got a pile of dust under it, and it's its turn, but sees your giant, tasty metal greatsword and jumps at you to attack it.
Now you can hit it.
You already went.
Destroys metal.
15 plus 5. What is your armor class? 14. It definitely hits. So
It's a
it hits
thing, Jen.
your great sword. If hits destroys a metal eye, instantly oxidize and turns into differential dust. Alright, so he doesn't hit you, but he hits your great sword, and your great sword immediately turns into beautiful, tasty rust, and he starts licking it up off the ground. Next is, so erase your great sword, it's destroyed. This whole line, and we'll get rid of that. Next is Zenobia. What are you doing?
Well, I have a walking staff, which I presume is wood,
It's wood.
and wood will not rust.
No.
So I can try to hit it with
Whack it,
that.
but
You're
you're,
still
but you're
down?
still down in a hole.
Oh,
So you're gonna try again, or is someone gonna drop her
I
rope?
got to drop the rope.
Well, you're kind of stuck.
Can't climb out?
yeah, she can't jump. No, I didn't make it. I need
So
this
you,
one.
yep, and you need a 1.
I'm not gonna get one.
Just worth a try.
See?
No, you climb up and fall back down again.
Again.
You fell.
Zethus, you're up.
I need a damn rope.
See, this is pain.
Okay, what is Zethus doing?
He's using the bathroom. He wants to get the gem.
Is that what he wants to do?
Zach, you want to get the gem?
I don't know what you're gonna do with it. It's still a monster in front of your face.
What's the matter? We have to have that.
Okay, so he runs over and picks up the
Kill
gem,
it,
and
right?
he's like, "Yep, this does seem like the gem. This looks like the air gem. This is definitely the air gem." Okay,
So now we have what we need to do.
new round. One, the monster's slow this time. Zenobia,
What am I rolling?
6.
initiative, third round.
Oh.
I have a 6.
Wow. Okay, so you're fast.
I got an 8.
You're fast.
5.
That's Dad.
You're fast. I think you're all gonna be fast. Roll 1 for Zethus. Unless you roll a 1. Yep, you're all fast, so it doesn't matter what order. So you just tell me what you're doing. So you're all faster than the enemy.
I'm still stuck in the pit, right?
Yep. You can try to climb out again. or someone can drop you a rope,
Yeah,
but they're still in the middle of combat, so it's
so
gonna
they
be.
can't.
They
So-
Well, we got
can,
the
but they have to
gems,
use their
do your thing.
on their turn. They would have to go do it.
Or I can give her rope.
So is that what you want to do?
Alright.
So while it's facing, you want to run over and drop your rope.
I'll drop
Okay, so you're gonna run over to like here then, because it's occupied fighting Pedro, and you come over here and drop your rope down, which allows you to climb up out.
So does that use
So there's your turns. So you guys are done for the round.
Tim, do you have anything that's not metal?
Now your greatsword is destroyed. All you're holding is the pommel of your
Not a
greatsword.
weapon.
Is that wood?
Not a weapon or a tool.
No, but the pommel of the greatsword, is it wood?
Well, basically all that's left is like the leather that was wrapped
Oh.
around the metal. What do you mean? You have a short sword. You have a long bow.
But he can't use metal.
No, she's talking about to help her. You mean to kill
No,
that
I
thing?
know.
You have
yeah.
a torch. You have.
I got a longbow.
Torch
You're holding, or your
Torch it.
torch is laying right next to you. Like,
I can either torch it or shoot it with the longbow.
Because if you hit it with
Okay.
metal, it's gonna
I'm gonna go with the longbow. I got two of them.
it's literally in your face.
All
So,
right.
right next to it. Torch it.
All right,
it's in your
I
face.
got 4 torches.
well, you have your lit
Yeah,
torch
right
is
there.
laying
You
right
can
next
still
to
use
you.
Jill's torch.
So you grab the torch and you shove it in its face.
Right.
Roll
No, the right one.
and add your melee attack. So that's 2 plus your strength, which is nothing.
You got a 19.
Okay, so that hits with. So roll 1d6 fire damage. So that's the yellow one.
Oh,
Yellow one.
5.
5. Okay, that does. It thing it screams. And that does definitely seem to do damage. He just shoved a torch in its face. Next is Zethus.
Time up, Zethus.
Last one.
Hurry up.
Can you push him down in the hole?
So you ran up. Jill said
You-
that you ran up to grab the
You
gem,
got the
and you
gem.
confirmed that it's the air gem.
You got it.
Assuming you throw it in your bag, and now what do you do?
The
Are
thing
you
is
ready to
almost
come
dead.
help
If
us?
you're almost dead, I'm gonna put a long bow arrow through his head.
All right, so you're gonna
Remember,
shoot
if
your longbow
it's
at
air,
it.
if it's
So roll your
if
d20.
it's metal, it's gonna just disintegrate.
Right, that's why I chose bow.
So plus 3. You have actually a magic longbow. So plus 3.
What's he throwing? What's he rolling?
That thing?
6.
D20 is always.
It's a crossbow.
It's not a crossbow. It's a longbow.
18.
plus 3.
All right, well that
Plus
hits.
3. There we go.
Yes.
I heard it hit.
So roll your damage. What's your damage say?
D6 or D4? Over here.
Where's my
Probably
Okay.
D8. Right next to your long sword, right where it
Long
just
sword.
long bow.
Oops, I had it.
Sorry.
I got it.
Longbow, 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, so roll a D8, which is this one, and add 1.
9.
9.
Okay.
That's good.
All right, and that is a magic weapon, and it is dead. Just
Nice.
barely. It had 9 points left,
Okay.
and it
And
Okay.
keels over and dies.
We got the weapon.
So
All right, so you got the air gem.
we know that 2 gems were here. No,
One
a
gem.
gem is here and 1 is up there, and the
Yeah.
other 2 are way out.
one, yeah.
Where's the gold?
So
Look there.
do we have to put all 4 of them there at once, or do we bring the air gem to there and leave it?
Well, you're assuming that you need all 4 down.
I don't want to leave it there because
mean, that's
if
what
anybody
they said.
Well,
else.
I
we
think
need
we
all
need to
4.
come back and at least put the air gem in there and see what happens.
You have to have all 4.
How do you know that?
Because why would we need all 4?
Who says we need all 4?
More money.
The thing, the wall said you need all 4 to open the door.
Yeah.
All right. And we don't store it in there.
No, because if somebody else
You
puts
can
in
if
there.
you want, but yeah,
No.
if someone else follows behind
Okay.
you and steals it, then you're screwed.
Okay. So then we have to get all the way back up here.
Okay, so how are you gonna do that?
We're gonna fly.
We're going to go through that little door that we have to jump so we can see what's in there.
Is
So
it
you're gonna go back to the.
But is
Alright,
that
so
gonna get us
you guys are going back to the door.
Is there not a, yeah, is there not a
Pay
door?
attention,
No, not.
Dad. Come on.
Yeah, we'll go back through.
Okay, so move your characters.
We can't go that way because there's a river.
I mean, you
We're going here. We're going back that
We
way.
go
you
with that-
can
get
see
that boat.
across this that it's like
Yeah, that's not gonna help us.
Well, there's no boat there. I thought that boat was over there. We can ride the boat around.
It's over there. We can get back to it over there, but we're trying to get back up in that area.
Well, we gotta backtrack.
Yeah, so we're stopping here to decide if we're gonna jump.
Are you opening
Jump
the door?
where?
Yep.
Okay, so when you
See
open
what's
up the
in
door,
Is it
on the ground, so you see jump above you.
the elevator?
Inside the door, there is a swirling purple, sparkly, looks like some sort of magic portal on the ground.
You turn around when you need it.
Yeah, I don't know if we have to risk that.
Because if that doesn't
Do we have-
actually get inside that little place behind the head.
Well, and the problem is if we throw
In
something
real
in it
life,
to
we
see what
wouldn't jump
happens,
in
we
it,
don't
so
know
we
where
might
it
as well
goes.
bypass it.
There, really.
Nice.
Okay, keep
I feel like we didn't have any issue getting, so we might as well go back that way.
Alright, so they close the door and they move backtrack. Alright,
So
so
we have to
go
go
ahead and
back
move
there.
yourselves
We
back
have
up there.
We have to go back there, put the stuff in there, so. If we don't have what we need, we can.
And as you're walking by, the face reappears.
Which one is
How did it go?
Good.
good?
Lovely.
Oh, you have the air gem. Well done. 3 more. Good luck.
Thanks. Is my character up there? Did you guys just leave me back
No,
there?
I think I have it.
Oh, here's
No, right here.
No,
that's
Right
a
here.
monster.
No. I have it right here. We're all there. All right, so now we're gonna try to go this way. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that hallway ends with a treasure chest.
Nighttime, I can hear that.
Okay, so you can see when you get to this area, this is a corridor that goes. This corridor comes to here, and from here it starts a stairwell that goes up. So this is actually going up at an angle like this.
So we can't see the treasure chest?
So you can see to about here that this is a corridor that is going up.
Well, we know we have to go that way.
Okay, so you're
'Cause they
going.
already told us it was
What's the marching order?
Tim's first because he has the light.
Are you staying together or like back to back? You bring yourselves and put yourselves where you are.
Can we just assume he has the light?
What we got, that stairs go up and then back down, and that's,
And then
that we're at
Jill
the
has
top
to be
of it
close
now.
because she can't see.
We're all at the top of the stairs.
You're at the top of the stairs.
This is,
So you're leading the way, Pedro?
Yep.
Jill's
when
right
you-
behind him because she can't see.
I will watch the rear.
And
Okay, where are
he
you
and I
staying?
can see in
Even
the
though I
dark, so
can't see,
he's.
I'm still leading.
You're
got the
leading because you
torch.
have the
So you
torch.
guys are okay. So as you guys are walking up, you get to this point here, Pedro, and you can see you're at the top of the stairs. There's a door right here, but just before you get to the door, there's a little plinth, and on the plinth is a small treasure chest of sorts.
Go see what's in it.
I want to open it up.
Here. I have a spell.
You just open it.
I got a tinderbox, flint, and
I mean-
steel.
I mean, physically. Stop looking at your character sheet.
I thought I
Is
used
that you just want to reach and open it?
Yeah, I
Do
thought
we
I had.
wanna-
I thought I had to
Do
use
we
a
want to
something
shake it,
open.
inspect it, smell it?
What are you?
I think we'll open it. See what
All right. So he just grabs it and
See,
opens
this
it.
is-
All right.
I smell everything.
So
And I'm good at noticing.
as you're opening it, you can see that there was a cable that was running down the back of it.
Uh-oh.
And as soon as you bring it up like that, it pulls, and all of the stairs that you guys are standing on
Close.
go from being like right angles to going flat into a giant slide.
Fabulous. So now
I
we're
like
a big
slide.
pile right down there at the
Well,
door.
if I'd have known there was a cable I had to connect to it, I wouldn't pick
That's why we had to
It's a
inspect it.
slide. What's wrong with the slide?
Okay, so it turns into a slide, and you're all sliding down. And when you get to about, well, right here, it opens up, the floor opens up, and I'm gonna need a death ray save from everyone and add your dexterity. So you see death ray at the top. So you're gonna roll to meet or beat that number, and you're gonna add your dexterity modifier. So in Jill's case is a +1. So you get to roll a d20 and you need to beat a 7. D20 plus 1.
7.
Okay, so she saves. So she's able to jump across safely without falling. I'm assuming you don't want to fall into this pit and you're trying to jump across.
Yeah.
Alright, Zethus. So you need to beat a 11.
I have an 11.
And your dexterity is average, so that works. You just barely jump across as well and don't fall in. You're next.
I have 15. Mine is 13.
Okay, you holy crap. You also save. And now the last one sliding down with the torch.
With
I
the
got
torch.
3. What's your...
13
Oh
I
boy.
got 16.
plus 1.
Right.
You and your torch go falling down into a giant pool of sewage,
Ew.
and your torch, splash. You drop about 30 feet.
Shut the light off, it died out.
Yeah, you drop about 30 feet, and as you're falling, you can see the light of the torch flickering down, and you can see that it's a giant pool of sewage, and you splash down into it, and now it's pitch black, and you're in a huge
I'm dead.
pool of sewage. You're not
No,
dead.
I had 50 foot of rope.
You landed in like water, so you didn't take damage, but
Sewage.
now it is pitch black now. So
Right.
keep in mind, only you and you can see, and you can see what's above you. If you lean down, you can see him down there, a faint glow. So when it's pitch black, elves can see like black and white.
Alright.
I
So
can
we
give you
need
guys
You
Jill's,
can't see anything.
My rope.
we need Jill's rope then.
Have a rope.
And you can't, but you can't see.
No, I just give you my
So
rope.
Zachariah has to throw the rope down to see if we can fish him out.
What'd you do? Read this story first?
Oh, come on. Play the game. So you're in this hole, and it's pitch black. You're covered in sewage. And so you guys role play this. What do you say? What are you doing?
First we make sure he's okay.
So what do you do?
Alright?
Pedro! Help!
As you start to talk, you hear water splat, like you hear movement, ripples
Something's coming towards me.
from this way.
Give me
You
the
can
rope.
hear sloshing, and
I'm
you
giving
hear
the rope.
Something's coming. Hurry, drop
I
the
threw
rope.
the rope.
Alright, I got the
okay, initiatives.
You can't throw it,
rope. Why not? She threw
She
it down.
can't see in the dark.
Well, she can drop a rope, but the thing is, you're digging through. You're trying to quickly dig through. We'll get to it on your turn.
Oh wait, I did the wrong one.
I was gonna say run red or run yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow.
7.
6.
Wow. Oh, I gotta go too. I'm
Yeah,
thumbs
we gotta
down.
get our one.
We're all in.
Zach's last.
So Rose is
1.
7.
3 and 1.
What are you?
I'm 6.
Okay, and you're
1.
Well, what's your?
Oh, Tim, you
0.
and
yeah,
Pedro,
you can add to
Pedro.
yours though. Your initiative.
Your
So he's
initiative
a
plus
4.
1, so he's a 4, and the monster is 6.
Okay.
He's fast.
Me and Finn's gonna make it.
Oh, dude, that's what's coming after you.
Oh, yuck.
Ugh. Alright.
This thing is sloshing around and growling and moving towards you.
And I threw my rope.
I want to get my bow out. Can I shoot at it?
I'm getting
You're
it.
swimming in poop.
So?
No, we're trying to get you out, and then we can
That's
figure out if we have to kill
Alright,
him.
so first is Rose. What are you
Did
doing on
my-
yours? So you
drop
don't
my
have any
rope.
light yet.
Drop my rope.
Okay, so
They're
it's
telling me where
pitch
to
black. You have to get your rope out of your bag. So you need to roll a d4. And what is your dexterity? Is a +1. So you need a 1 or a 2 on a d4. Okay,
Sure,
you're
1.
able to successfully get your rope out and drop it down. So now there is a rope. How long is that rope?
50 feet.
Okay, so it reaches in to there. So you're holding a rope. You can't see where it's going. You can't see the rope. It's still pitch black, but you know there's a rope dropped. Next is the enemy. Okay, this thing is big and it's creeping towards you. It's got a freaking pretty slow moving speed though.
You have to get a
20
light.
feet, so it can go 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's almost to you. It's moving over. You got this big old something coming at you. You can't really see it yet. You know that she's dropped a rope, but you can't see it. Zenobia, you're next. What are you doing?
Open and see.
There's still no light.
I have no light.
Just guide
So
him. You
she
can
has-
see though.
I can
She
see.
has torches in her backpack. If you can reach in and grab one. Are you guys standing near each other?
Yeah, I can see, so I can reach in her backpack.
Okay, so roll a. You need to find it and light it, which under duress you need to roll for it. So it's gonna be a d6. What is your dexterity? It is nothing. So you need a 1 on a d6 to succeed.
I don't roll one.
All right, so you found the torch, but you're trying to hurry up and light it with your flint, and you're not able to get it lit on your turn. Next is Pedro. You're down in the crap. What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the.
I mean, is there anything you can do?
He's trying to find
Trying to find the rope that's down there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Right, yeah, but where, how do I find
Hey, you can
it?
see in the dark.
No, I
He's
can't.
human.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
So-
Zach and I can see.
You're gonna do a wisdom, and it's gonna be you have a +1, so you need a 1 or a 2 on a d4. So the black one. You're trying to find it.
4.
No, you're looking around. You're pitch black. You're trying to reach around to like find the rope hanging. You're not able to find it. Next is Zethus. What are you doing?
Light
So
my.
you can see if you
Yeah, light the
look
torch.
down, or you can try to light that torch again.
I will light the torch with my flint.
Okay, so you're gonna do a d4 since you didn't have to find it as well. So she's holding it and you're just trying to light it real quick. So you're gonna go a d4. What is your dexterity? It is nothing, so you need a 1 on a d4. You're not able to get it lit.
Come on, people. I have to do everything around here.
Yes, apparently
Yes.
you do.
You're trying to hurry up. You're literally got a piece of flint and you're trying to light a torch like
Can I light
under
it?
duress.
This is my torch.
You can try next round. Now, are you still holding the thing? Because
Rope. So
You're
I'm
on the
doing
rope.
nothing.
the tiny little one's holding the rope for the big human to start climbing on. So you might want to think about that.
Okay,
So
so
Zach, this is gonna take
So-
the rope.
I'll take the rope.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna
your
light
last bit of action is to also grab the rope.
okay. Now
Are
she's
you both holding it, or are you gonna let
I'm
go?
letting go.
Okay. So big human's
No one's
got
on
it.
it yet.
So
Yeah.
now the monster's
yeah, but
turn.
if,
No, mine's
if
first.
you grab it, you're gonna pull
I'm
her
Oh,
gonna-
the
in.
monster did go. That's right. Okay. New round. Monster's got a 1, so it's slow.
I'm a 6.
I went 4. What are you thinking?
Sounds like all of you are gonna be fast.
Jesus.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
Into the
He's a
thing.
6.
All right. So everyone's fast. So any order you want.
3.
Okay. All right.
You guys are all
so
faster.
Jill, you go first and see if you can get it lit. Is it the black one?
I'm rolling the black one again.
You need a 1 or a 2 on a d4. There you go. You get the torch lit.
Just say
Today.
So fire
I
up the
can't even
torch
see
and
in the
put it
dark.
there. So finally, you have a torch. So now you're holding it out over so he can see. And when she's that glow, by the time it gets down there, it's very faint, but you can make out this huge tentacled beast bearing down on you.
So let Dad go
And,
first and get on the rope.
Now you can actually see the rope 5 feet from you. Come on. What are you doing?
Get the
I'm
rope.
running. I'm grabbing the rope and
Does
shimmying
he
up.
have
gonna
to
try to
roll
climb?
to get the rope?
Yeah, pull me up.
Yep, so grab the rope, and you're a fighter, so let's see how high you can get in your first turn. So it's going to be a tricky, so a d4, and what is your strength? I don't think you have anything.
11.
Alright, so that's no bonus. So you need, just roll a d4. Let me see what you
Here,
get.
give me.
2?
Keep it in here.
And what is your movement speed?
Hmm?
What is your movement speed? 30?
Where is that at?
Here. Yeah, 30.
Okay, so you're able to get about half of your movement speed. So you get 15 feet up this rope. And
See if this and Mom have to
We gotta fire something at it to back it up if it's coming closer.
so Zethus and Snowbia
I have a
Well,
dagger
see,
and
this
a
is holding
dagger
the.
thrown.
He's
Oh
holding
yeah,
the
so
rope.
you're holding the rope while he's trying to climb up.
So can I provide assistance to him to pull the rope?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
how
wanna
do I
do
do
that?
that? Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to like grab it and then you guys try to walk backward or something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on to
We're
it.
gonna
So
try to pull
both of you roll a d6.
Yellow.
And what do we have to do?
Roll it, Sean.
I'm a 4.
4.
Okay. So
Well,
you're
what's
able
your-
to walk back another 10 feet to get him 5 feet from the ledge. He's almost to the top. This thing comes straight beneath you, and its tentacles are just flailing with a huge gaping mouth. Huge mouth of huge teeth. You feel like if you fall into this thing's mouth, you're a goner. So you're like dangling 5 feet away from the ledge, sewer underneath you, and a huge monster straight below your mouth. Next round. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's just a matter of can you get him up here.
Okay.
So now we're all three gonna pull him.
Alright, so all three of you are pulling, and you're able to do that no problem.
Yeah.
Now
we
at
got
this,
him the last
yeah,
5 feet.
you're fine. You're able to get him up there, and you get him
Is
up
there
to
a
the ledge.
shower option? Can you go jump in the river?
I know, because he
Right?
stinks.
I mean, you could. So, you're absolutely covered in crap, like literal crap. You're in sewage water.
Yeah.
What do you guys
I need a
do?
bath.
Can you jump in that river?
Wait,
real quick?
I didn't get out yet, did I?
We just got you out, yeah.
Oh.
We pulled
Pay
you out.
attention.
Yeah, he needs to rinse off because people
So-
are gonna find us just following his stink.
We're gonna wait here and he's gonna go rinse
What you
out.
talking about?
Split up?
We're just gonna wait right here and he's gonna go rinse out and come right back.
You're gonna split up. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the river.
How does he get
Take
to
a
the
bath.
edge of the
So
water though?
who's holding the
Does he have
torch?
he has to go all the way to the boat?
He's
I mean, the river's anywhere it is. So
Okay.
where is
I'm
he
just
going?
looking for where he's getting
Yeah,
down.
I'm going.
He's just gonna go right in this
Climb
little
over that
ledge
He
right
needs
there.
to tell you. Come on.
I'm coming back this way and up to the take me to the bridge.
Okay.
Alright.
So
I
you're-
said it.
So we're gonna need another torch.
No,
then.
it's fine. We're just gonna stand here and he's gonna come right back
We're
to
gonna
us.
stand in the dark. Okay.
You can see, you two can see.
Why exactly are you having him go by himself? I don't understand that.
Because he's gonna
just
come
rinse
right
off
back.
and come right back. Kenny?
I'm climbing the wall. I need to look up.
Look, he's
Okay,
clean.
so-
He's being careful so he doesn't get swept away.
So-
He's clean. He's getting out now.
He's got a torch there, and he's climbing down to this rushing water, and it's cold water. You can tell it's cold, crystal clear water when you're looking down in it. And if you're going off to that ledge there, they cannot see you. They have no idea where you're at.
He's just getting clean and coming back. That's what's happening. There's no
Yeah.
scenario.
He's just splashing himself off and getting
Okay, but
That's
now,
it. End of scenario.
so he's going right to the edge. He's not going out into the deep, so he's able to get himself cleaned. But as he set his torch down next to him, and you can hear, like in the cavern, like weird voices, kind of muttering way down in the cavern. You can hear like echoing, like, and you can see a faint glow of orange glow, faint down in there.
Which is the fire jet.
Where's the cavern?
That way.
this way.
That's where you kind of hear weird voices
Yeah, I
that you
know.
don't understand, and you can see a faint glow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him go. Go tell it.
All right, so you're going back.
Yeah. We're gonna get this one since we're close.
It's
We're gonna
like
this
it didn't
gem.
happen.
We're going to this gem and we'll go back.
Okay,
How much
so-
time have we expended? We can.
Now,
A couple days.
it's literally been like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You've been in here for no more than a half hour.
Okay.
Well, that's not entirely true. So.
Yeah, 'cause I fell in and you got me out.
Well, but they're 10-second rounds. Every round we do is 10 seconds. So that
Right.
that whole thing only took 30 seconds. That was 3 rounds, so that was 30 seconds. But the exploration, every
Yeah.
time you really move, that's 10
Takes time,
minutes.
yeah.
So it's 1,
That's
2,
fine, I was just
3.
wondering.
It's been about a half hour total you've been in here. So as you're standing there, after about 10 minutes, those stairs click, 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 turn back to stairs, and then the trapdoor slides back through. So now it's back to a stairwell.
We have to decide if we're gonna try it again.
Well, we need to because we have to get in here to get the gem. The gem's over here.
Alright, so we have to all try to get our number again?
Yeah, that's because that trap door happened whenever I opened up that safe and all.
We're here.
We don't want to
But we're
open
not. We're gonna go.
Oh, we're gonna go around it.
We don't
we're
want
not
to open
touching
that thing anymore.
Where are my pictures?
Okay. So what is your marching order? Who's first this
We're
time?
just in here. See, this is there.
I will lead the way.
Stop. Stop.
Zeeth is leading. Okay, so this time you can still see the chest is still there, but it's closed itself, and you're walking around it this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Into this door.
Okay, so you get to the door, and it's a nice wooden door, but it does have a lock on it.
I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna pick it.
Okay, you're gonna
I
try to pick it?
accidentally just touched it.
You can pick it, or I can spell it.
Alright, so
But try
go
to
for
pick it first, because then we can
Try to
save
pick
our
it.
spells.
What am I doing? Which one?
This door does not look like that door. It doesn't
it's
look
a
like
little
it's
wooden.
magical in property.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a regular wooden door.
15.
No, you're rolling your percentage. Remember, you need 54 or whatever percent.
What is it?
So you want to roll lower than the percentage.
I need 40%. And I got it. Is that 66?
Okay, so yeah, 66. So don't open it
I'm
on.
not. I hit it with my finger. It's actually open. I'm trying to close the door.
That's
but I
fine.
can't see it.
Doesn't matter. So you're not able to open that door. So the other option now is to bash it down.
Go for it.
So stronger guys, anyone who's got strength. I mean, anyone can try. So basically,
So is it whoever has the highest strength number?
anyone can try it. And so basically, it's a
Drop
it's a difficult test, which is a D6. So you need a 1 on a D6, but you get to add your strength.
My strength is only 10. What is yours, 10?
11.
What is yours?
12.
Alright, so
So none of you. So all of you guys can try it together, or
will
you
it
can
add
each
up?
try once.
Will it add up?
Yeah, you
if
can
we all
try
do it?
3 out of
together.
6 all going together. Well, you can only fit 2,
Yeah.
so you can go 2 all
Okay,
together,
you
or
guys
you
have
can.
the 2 highest, so you both need to roll.
But you're all zeros. Those are all
Okay.
zeros. So if you want to try together, it's 1 roll at 2. You need a 1 or a 2 on a D6. But it doesn't really matter. It's all the same. So do you each
Black
want
one?
to try individually or
No,
join
6.
together? That one. So what are you doing? Are you guys going together or
Together.
individually?
Yeah, I think together.
Together.
All right. So roll it. You need a 1 or a 2.
Does it double up when you have 2 people?
Roll your yellow one.
You get a bonus, so it would be a +3. No, you failed. No, you can try by yourself.
Yeah. I'll say
Uh-huh.
today. What do I need? You're gonna tell me a 1 again, right? Because I never ever roll.
You need a 1.
Of course. I got a 2.
Bet you I
It
bet
seems
you
to
needed a 1 or
have
a 2.
given a little bit. You gonna try it?
Yeah. Should I try to
The
pick
little
it
one's
again?
gonna try it. You already tried to pick it. You couldn't get it.
I can't pick it again.
No.
So now we gotta knock it down.
Need a 1 or a 2?
I got
At this point, it's pretty loose.
6.
All right, it gets close, but not
You
quite.
bounced off the wall.
I'll go again. Keep hitting it.
I'll try it.
Yeah, you can try again if you want.
Okay.
Hold on.
I got a 4.
1.
Got a
There you
There
go.
we go.
So you guys are
Now we're
able
in.
to open up the door.
Can I just take the
Okay, so you open this door, and the first thing you notice about this room is the plinth on the far side. You can see the gem there. It's laying right on the plinth that's kind of into the wall a little bit.
Yes. Nice display.
The plinth is flanked by 2 lit magical braziers. So this room is lit by magical fire. And right in the middle of the room is a big rug that seems to be some sort of like big dog pelt essentially. And you can see this big like evil looking dog, like a bear rug, but it's like a big dog. And it's black with like little streaks of white and orange in the fur.
Little streaks of white and orange.
It's like, it's kind of got a pattern, kind of like a
Tiger, reverse.
little bit. Just there's like white, gray, orange, and yellow like in it,
Alright.
into the pelt. What do
So,
you guys do?
do
We're
we
gonna
try to just
the
get
gem.
it?
We're just gonna try to get the gem.
Alright, so who's in there? Did all of you go in
Yeah,
the
We're all
room?
in.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We turned off the torch because they.
When you got into the room, this rug starts to move And it's going
Of
to
course it does.
choose who to attack. Well, first I need to see who's surprised. So this thing surprises people on a 1 to 5. So you guys all need to roll. Elves, you want a 5 or a 6. You other two need a 6.
I got a 2, of
You're
course.
surprised.
I got a 4.
You're surprised. You're not surprised. You're surprised. So it's gonna get the jump on the 3 of you, but
Let's get the
you
gem
get to
again.
you're not surprised. So
Let's get the gem.
now we roll between us two to see who goes first. So roll it again. Mine's a 1. Okay, so you're first, and it's just Zethus and the enemy.
What?
Where's did all those other dice?
Showdown.
This
Didn't even
thing
take it out.
kind of like
It's got a bow in it.
flutters on the ground, almost comes to life, this rug. And you can see its eyes start to light up, and you can see little flames in its eyes. And it's your turn. What do you do?
What weapons do you have?
I go for the sword.
Alright, so you draw your sword and swing, go for it. Roll it.
Is it this?
Yep, it's d20, and then you add your modifier.
13.
Plus long sword.
Oh, sorry. Plus 2 AB.
Yep, attack bonus. Yep.
So 15.
15, that hits. Alright, now roll your damage. What's your damage next to your plus 2?
D8.
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 It's the white one right now. There you go. 1, right?
Come on, man.
Come on. Okay. And it turns back to. Let me see who it's going to attack. So. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to roll a d4. 4. It goes after you. So it's gonna. Where is he? Okay, he's on the side. So it turns. Turn it to face him. And goes to attack you. And it's gonna do a +5.
Gem.
I got a short sword or a long bow.
6 plus 5 is 11. That's gonna miss. So it tries to like basically smother you, but it misses. All right. That was the surprise round. All right. So we're rolling initiatives. Enemy is on a 5. So that's pretty quick.
I'm on a 1.
Uh-oh.
I lost
Yellow,
that
right?
thing. Yeah.
I'm a 1 as well.
1. Shoot.
Holy crap! All of you
Yeah,
are
these were
slow.
all slow. But the good thing it's a small room. Dad's a 4.
What did I say he was at?
5.
5. So you're all slow. It goes first again. It's already attacking you. It's gonna go for it again. And roll 5. So it misses you again.
Slick.
So we need to figure out who can do what with it. It has some damage from Zach, right?
Yeah.
Or is
does
it
have
just Dad
some.
is next?
Some. Well, it is chosen to attack him at this
Okay.
point. So it was attacking him. So it's facing him. You guys are all kind of behind it. So if you attack it, you get an attack from behind bonus.
Who has the best thing to go after it with?
Well,
I have a dagger.
you
I have a
and-
dagger and a walking stick. That's it.
I mean, everyone's gonna be attacking. So pick your best attack and go. Whatever you want to attack it with, choose. And
I have a dagger.
so if that's what you're gonna attack it with, go.
I'm gonna go with the long bow.
So-
Short bow. Let's see.
Short sword.
Short sword. Yeah.
I have a 1, of
All right.
course.
Well, it's up in his face, so I'll let him go first.
Oh yeah. All right.
So roll it. D20 plus your short sword plus what?
What is
Short
that?
sword 7.
Plus short sword plus
2. Wait. 2.
short sword plus 2. So 7 plus
9.
2 is 9. That does not hit. Who's gonna swing now?
I can't. I'll shoot it with my bow.
All right. So you're behind it, so you get a
No,
plus.
I'm
You're
not.
not. Okay. So you're from the side, so you get regular.
And my short bow, which is +4.
Yeah. If you and you're in close quarters. If you miss, you have a chance of hitting somebody else. So keep that in mind. Because you're shooting it into combat with a bunch of your own people.
You don't have any daggers? I have a dagger. Why don't you let me try my dagger?
It's a pretty low
About a
chance,
torch.
but it
Am
can
I-
happen.
10 plus 4 is 14.
That hits.
Alright. Now your damage.
1.
Ah. It did hit though. Who's now next?
Alright, I have a dagger.
Alright, so
Do I
you're
do this
attacking
one?
from behind. So
I
yes,
do this?
it's always that. Attacking.
I have a 15.
Well, that hits. Even without your...
And now I do the 1d4.
Yep.
I have a 2.
Alright, this thing is, every time you notice that every time you hit it, you can see like, it singes like a little sparky smoke. Like where you're hitting it, like this thing is warm.
You can
I
try.
have to erase one dagger and make it 1.
No, you just swiped it, you didn't throw it.
Oh,
No.
okay.
That's only like if you throw a dagger.
But I
it's
have
gone.
to get rid of my arrow, right?
Yeah, get rid of one arrow if you shot it.
Alright.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it
See, this-
looks like fire when it...
It seems to be like a fire-based thing.
Does anybody have water?
Zach's gotta do it.
What's a water skin?
Well,
Or should she wear it?
It just holds water. What if we put, if it looks like
that's
it's
your
fire?
drink, yeah.
But if it looks like fire, can we pour water on it?
I've shot an arrow.
You can try.
Well, Zach's trying to shoot it.
I will try to shoot another arrow, and it's behind.
Okay, so you get a +2 from behind. So whatever your bonus is, add another +2, and because you're short range, you add another 1.
7.
+3 is 10, plus whatever on your sheet.
Where?
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Longbow plus.
Longbow.
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
13.
13.
13.
Is that it? +3?
What's that?
Maybe.
Okay. Longbow +3 plus 10, so that's 13. That hits. Just barely. Its AC is 12. So that hits. What's your damage?
No, wait.
3.
No.
What?
1d8 plus 1.
Oh. No.
Plus 1.
5.
Plus 1 is 6.
Alright. This thing is very injured at this point. It's growling and hissing, and its eyes are flaming. Everyone's gone, right?
Yeah.
Next round. Three.
I got a 3 too.
I got a 4.
Roll.
3 is fast.
10 to 6.
5.
Okay.
And these are 5.
Pedro's. Okay, so you 3 are fast. Jill is the same time. So what are you guys doing? Are you gonna try attack it again?
We know it's hurt.
It's right up in your face.
Yeah, give me another sword. Let me try to swipe it again.
Okay, go attack.
12.
Plus. Well, that hits because that's its AC, even without your.
Mhm.
So roll your damage.
4.
All right. You hit this thing, and it lays back down, and all the fire seems to die out of it, and it just becomes a rug, carpet.
Okay.
So then we just grab this and go.
Grab it.
Grab the gem.
Okay. So this gem is the water gem.
Where do you want this then? Now we head out. We'll get the other 2 later.
So, as you guys start to walk out of this room, you're the last one to walk through. You hear behind you, "Wait. You. Wait."
What? What do you want?
You turn around and you can see that the rug has regained its fire, and it comes up like and hunches up. "Master, what is your name?"
Pedro.
Who's gonna follow you?
"Pedro. It has been 1,000 years since I had a proper master. You seem to have what I want in a master. If you would have me. And it bows. It's like a...
Yeah.
And it... My name is Cinders. And I like to burn our enemies. I will be a fierce companion if you will have me.
Come on.
Ah, I've waited so long to serve again. And this thing, and it swoops around behind you and climbs up your back, and its head rests just here. And you can see its flaming eyes. And it just like Finny, and it turns and looks at you. Yes, let's burn, Pedro. And you can see its eyes glowing, and its mouth is like smoking, and you can feel the warmth coming off it. You feel a warmth
Like that orange
as this thing is like basically like his cloak. You've already got a cloak, but yours isn't talking.
No, I want to talk.
Nor is
So-
it flaming.
Yes.
Pedro, let's go.
That's pretty cool.
And it turns to show you what it can do, and it aims back at like where it was laying, and shoots a column of flame and scorches the room that you guys were just in. Adventure time.
But it's
And we'll
just,
leave
it's
it
not, but it's gonna leave it, like it's not going
He's
to,
coming with
It's
us.
gonna come with us.
but it's gonna remain good to us, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's hope.
It's his master.
Tim's
I'm
master.
the master of him.
All right.
Tell him what to do. I
So
couldn't
now
be
we have
there
both
first.
of them. So next
Now
time we'll have
you
to go
carpet.
down and find the other two.
You carpet burner, go first, see what's in there.